Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit. What's the message? Today's the new moon. It's in the sign of Scorpio. Let's see what the new moon brings for you. Let go of fear, doubt, anxiety. Take a leap, a risk, a chance. Somebody else just had this card too. But what is quite clear to me at the moment is that Spirit is telling everybody that you have a choice. You can either focus on the fear. Gemini had this, the sign of choice, Gemini. Communication. We have a choice on what we're going to embrace. It can be the fear, the doubt, the anxiety, but it also can be us taking a leap of faith, a risk, a chance, embracing something new. All right, Cancer. You are also the Chariot. Okay. First card is the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Very resourceful. That is you. You know, you are very family oriented. Very protective of your family, your resources. You use them wisely. Wow, something happens suddenly. The Tower appears, Scorpion energy for me. So Scorpio shows up immediately under this new moon. It brings clarity and truth. Maybe something you didn't see regarding your resources. Okay. Yeah, fear, doubt had you anxious, but then something suddenly changes that. Okay. Or you acquire the strength to walk away towards your happiness, your wish fulfillment. There's excitement here. That's that Ace of Swords, excited about something you've seen, excited about this tower. Out of nowhere, it happened. And the tower brings down any false foundations and then truth and clarity so that you can see clearly. Once you see, you walk away, you let it go, right? There's something, someone. Yes. Wow. Yeah, okay. You needed that truth and clarity because look at this. Future energy. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like you felt fearful or doubtful in the beginning, and then you began to work on yourself, and that began to change to the point where you were ready to do something new. You're ready actually for this new moon. You want to leave the past behind. Now that you know, you've walked away and you're in search of your wish fulfillment. There's a playful side of you aside. The Knight of Wands actually does take a leap of faith. They move very quickly. They take risk. They take chances. Very spontaneous, unpredictable, doing something different, out of the box. That's what Spirit is saying. And I think you agree because the Fool doesn't just appear for no reason. Only appears when you're ready. Spirit is a spirit of free will. He gives you free will. Right, but just as you do that, there is something relating back to that tower, something that exploded in the past so that you could see things clearly. That could resurrect his head, but this is future energy, so anything can happen. And regarding love, I do see this cup. There is one cup held by somebody. Remember, you have the Nine of Cups. At the center of it all is your happiness, and everybody yearns for the 10, right? I do see another cup. Let's see. Spirit, what's this Tower? And the Ten of Cups here, the Tower. Whatever happened, it caused you to walk away, to come to a realization that this situation, this purpose, this person, this job has served its purpose. You walk away definitely because you have the Eight of Cups twice. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So Cancer, you have a lot of Scorpion energy here. Yeah. And you also have Pentacles. It has something to do with money, your foundation, your home. You, at the core, your family. It's like you are protecting something. Maybe you found out something regarding Pentacles, money, or there was some doubt, some anxiety surrounding you until that new information came in, until Spirit brought down that facade, the curtain. Spirit of Pentacles, again, embodiment of Pentacles, Spirit of Pentacles, and the Queen or King of Pentacles is your opening card, and then it's followed by the Tower. Action of Cups and embodiment of Cups, and then Cups, more Scorpion, Cancer, Pisces energy. So you're very much in your feelings, navigating the best choice for you. Two of Cups, and you are the Two of Cups, Cancer. You are symbolic of the importance of making the right choices in relationships. Okay, what else? I did feel you were getting the Ten of Cups. You've got a lot of Cups here and Pentacles. Cups and Pentacles. And that kind of summarizes you. You are very good with tangible things. Money, companies, leadership, family. Like I said, protective of everything you've built, everything you have. Yes. Yeah, you're a winner. You're a winner. The Spirit of Swords. Always alert. Always paying attention. Dotting every I, crossing every T, and I'm thinking in terms of business, family business, as well as your achievements, running businesses. What is this? Yes. All right. Tell me, Spirit, about this soulmate here. Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and then the One Cup appearing. Spirit says pay attention to your heart chakra. So sometimes we're so busy with everything else that we're not paying attention to us. Something could be going on where there's a blockage because your heart chakra is about letting love in. Maybe there's fear and doubt and anxiety about love because a lot of feelings and emotions were blown up in the past. Even your stability, your foundation, your home could have changed, which made you not think about love. It became secondary for some of you, but for others, you put the barrier up. You put a boundary. Spirit saying, awaken your heart chakra and let love in. That fear, doubt, and anxiety is definitely coming to an end. You are letting go of that because you're tired of it. You know that your heart can't occupy two things. No. Especially two things that are so vastly different. Absolutely. So you want something different. You're ready to listen to your angel guide, your spirit guides, me through spirit telling you to awaken your heart. It's the center of love, and you're trying to let love in, or it's time for you to let love in because you have a soulmate here. See, once you take that leap and you have the Fool is the first card in the tarot. It's about going on a new journey, doing something new. That would be in alignment with the new moon in Scorpio, ruled by Pluto. Pluto knocks down any facades. anything that is not true, anything that's a blockage also, because Pluto is the death card, right? Yeah, it's very important that you go on this new journey, and it begins today. Today. This is what I'm hearing for you. Don't lag. Let it in. It's a new journey. You have the card of completion. That means something starts, so something new can start. Yes. Tune into the subtle energies you're receiving about this situation, because there's that free will. You have a choice. You can focus on the fear, doubt, and anxiety, or you can take the leap of faith, a risk, a chance, and go on a new journey. You're receiving energy regarding this situation. Messages are coming intuitively. Spirit said, give you an intuitive message right now. Yeah, let's do it. Wow, inner strength to let go of this fear, doubt, and anxiety. Intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself much more, because there's a knowing here also. The moon, it's reverse. You know. What else? Follow the signs. There's red flags. That's that subtle energy. Yeah. My grandma used to always say, oh, God is not pushy. Holy Spirit is not pushy. He's very small voice, gentle, but he does get your attention. Then you have to decide if you're going to follow the signs, and if so, which signs. He wants you to pay attention to signs around you that are carrying important messages. All of the signs that you're receiving about this situation are important messages. Definitely about you. This Two of Cups, moving to a divine connection, a divine level. When divine feminine, divine masculine shows up, it's regarding a divine connection, leveling up. Okay. What else, Spirit? Cancer, new moon in Scorpio today. It's still technically the fall, and it's the holidays, so something could happen. Maybe this leap of faith happens within the next 2 weeks, because new moon energy can last from now until 6 weeks, 6 months. Divine timing. When divine timing is at play, you can't really predict it. It could happen like tomorrow, or it could happen a year from now. But if you continuously hear the same message, you know it is going to happen. Somebody is in an unawakened state. Maybe they haven't experienced Holy Spirit coming through on something that's promised. If you take the action, if you have faith and believe, then it happens. But if you doubt it, then it's not going to happen. If you don't believe it, who's going to believe it? Somebody's unawakened because of addictions. Whoa. Physical, emotional, your thoughts being negative, patterns of negativity, behaviors of negativity, all of that impacts. It's called shadow energy, but it impacts your ability to move forward. And it's designed to keep you stuck, blocked, fearful, not making a move because you're not believing that it's possible to obtain anything. That's what Spirit's trying to break here. That's why divine masculine shows up. That's why inner strength is here. That's why Spirit says, instead of listening to what's happening externally that may have you feeling fearful and doubtful, tune that energy inside. Take a leap. Invest in you. Pentacles, right, is about investment of time, money, effort into self. And definitely that's taking a leap of faith. That's when something new is going to appear, right? Because you're doing something different. Absolutely. Understanding. From unawakened to understanding. This is you. See, that is that Ace of Swords. You receive that. Once you receive that, it's with you. It's like you have bionic eyes. You're able to see through. But it's your spiritual eyes, right? It's your discernment. From unawakened to understanding what's going on. I like this for you, Cancer. This new moon. And the funny thing about a new moon is you can't see it. Oh, it's happening. It's like the high priestess. It's like having an understanding. Free will. See, this is that free will that I was talking about that we all have. And Spirit's small voice comes through to direct us, to guide us, to protect us. But ultimately, it's our choice. Just like staying in this fear and doubt or taking that leap. A chance, change. It comes down to free will. What else does Cancer need to know under this new moon? A lot going on here. A lot going on here. But you're going to make the right decision, the right choice. Communication's very important. Somebody, you also have the Knight of Cups. Maybe this involves communicating how you feel about someone or somebody coming through with the truth, something that's been hidden under Scorpio energy, coming with the truth about the way they feel about you. What is this communication around summer? So you have 2 seasons here. The fall and summer. A lot of time in between those two, right? Because you got winter, spring. A lot of time. So maybe a lot of time has transpired and there's been no communication, or it's time. It's time. A lot of time has transpired and it's overdue. But there's fear, there's doubt, but you got to take the leap. Okay. Nature choices. The truth is, the status quo is not working. You're done. You want something else. That's why the Knight of Swords shows up. I mean, the Knight of Wands. Wasn't that the card? I believe he was. Yeah, you want some excitement. You're ready to move on quickly. It's like, right, enough. That's why I said you're ready to take the leap. Yeah. And that's a sign of self-love, doing what's right for you, not letting anybody else guide you except for your intuition. I see that you're going to be experiencing good vibes. That vibration does rise, which means you took Spirit's advice. You're getting also outside with the pentacles, the earthly energy. You're taking a vow to appreciate yourself more, enjoy yourself more, have fun more, bring more balance into your relationships. All about loving you and those that you love, making more time for them in general, not just around the holidays. Some of you realize that's something that needs an injection of excitement, wonder, and you can only get that by actually devoting your time, energy, being present. So things are changing all the way around as a result of this step. You freely finding the inner strength to step in a new direction, and Spirit like meets you. You go from an unawakened state to a state of understanding. What else? What else? Okay. When you start, the path appears. Take a step in any direction. There's no wrong step. All steps lead home. I've been saying the same thing because Spirit is giving the same message about this fear, this doubt, this anxiety, and how paralyzing it is, and how people have a choice of what they're going to focus on. You can focus on that, or you can focus on taking a leap, doing something a little risky. being daring, being explorative, stepping out of that energy, just not paying attention to it. Right. The storm passes, but it does bring passion. And there's that storm. All right. Cancer, thank you so much for staying till the end, until the next moon phase. I hope this helps too. Don't let fear get in the way of you achieving your dreams, your wish fulfillment. Until the next moon phase, namaste.